Hello and welcome to the Weber channel. I am Jason, your host. I hope you're all having a wonderful, splendiferous day. It's interesting for me, very interesting actually, to see how all the things that have happened to me have affected me. Like, I want to talk today about the positive side to diabetes. That's gonna sound messed up, but I've always struggled with food. When I had my bowel cancer and they removed a certain amount of my upper intestines, I had to eat more to get the same goodness. I had to, for the nutrition, for the electrolytes, for everything that I needed. And I also used food as a massive part of a coping strategy, a way to live, things to make me happy, things to help regulate me when my brain is having a bad day, for my mental health, all these things. And yes, that meant sometimes I would binge eat. This meant sometimes I would go out without food at all. Sometimes I would eat the wrong things and then suffer for it. I spent a lot of time on the toilet, let's put it that way. But diabetes and almost dying from that kind of thing brought into focus a problem that I couldn't just avoid, that I couldn't just sidestep, that if I didn't sort my shit out and regulate my food better, then I could lose my sight, I could lose a limb, I could die. And for someone who's got autism and that, these kind of things, because an autistic person just can't forget something bad. For example, when I was 12 years old, my sister told a lie that involved me. My brain has never forgotten that. That event, as crazy as it sounds, a simple, innocent lie by a teenager, coloured my own entire perception of family. It was the first time someone had actually lied and deceived in a situation. And this wasn't a big thing. This wasn't something that, oh my God, no, this was just normal, in a normal instinct that some people lie. But because of my brain, because of the way it deals with things, it became a thing. And even now, it bothers me. I'm in my 50s and it still bothers me. That deception, that original deception. Because my brain couldn't understand deception. And so, when it comes to all of these things that are going on with my brain, when my life gets put in danger, and I've said I've got no fear of death, I don't have a fear of death. To me, it's an interesting situation. I'll either end completely or go somewhere else. One of the two. It doesn't matter to me about that. But the idea of not maximizing my progress on this side first and actually allowing myself, through my fault, to leave this world earlier or become more disabled, more unable to do stuff, that hit home. That bothered me. That was a problem to solve. So I changed my food, I changed my diet, I changed that, and everything has fallen into place whereby, unlike any other situation, you know what it's like. It doesn't matter how many times you tell a person smoking cigarettes that it'll cause cancer, unless it actually causes cancer on them, they don't really take a notice of it, no matter. It's just the way we are. So actually having a life-threatening event, which wasn't my fault, and it wasn't to do with food, it was to do with one of my medications, the side effects went wrong on it and started to actually hammer my body and damage everything. And so shit happens. Soon you will see me actually wearing glasses, and I will be wearing glasses nearly all the time, sadly, because there was some issues to my. Yesterday I needed to have my eyes tested and that, so they came out to give me a proper eye test and that to check to see whether what had happened, whether the low potassium, whether the damage to stuff, to problems with my blood or anything, had actually affected anything else in my body. And yeah, it seems it has affected my eyesight slightly, which means I've got some glasses coming, 3 sets of glasses, because bifocals and that don't agree with me. I have some bifocal glasses here, which are kind of really cool. I mean, seriously, these are cool glasses. These are personal assistant smart glasses. They're really nice ones. And unfortunately, these are no longer the right prescription for me, which is a pity. Because these are actually good glasses. So 3 sets of glasses, one for long range, one for medium range computer use, and one for phone use. Now usually I would like to have a bifocal ones, the ones that are varifocals, but unfortunately they cost money. You see, I don't have money to budget until Christmas for a really good set of varifocals. I will be putting aside some of the money that I get closer to Christmas to actually replace with a really good set of glasses that are perfect for me. I'll be paying for them to come out and give me an accurate eye test then, and get a really nice set of pair of glasses to wear all the time. So you will see me wearing glasses nearly all the time. Soon those glasses should arrive in 1 to 2 weeks. But what's the positive side? Because I did start saying the positives. Okay, the positive side is I've got more energy, I'm sleeping better, and my weight is better regulated. Yes, doggy. Doggy's squeaking. Come here. Do you want a love? If you want a love, come here. You can have a love over here. But the thing is, calm down. No, you're not getting another one, not straight away. You've just had one of the sweets. You little doggy are very, very, very spoiled. So, yeah. So, I had slowed down with my VR and stuff and that. I wasn't doing much VR. I thought I was just getting old. About 3 months ago, I noticed that I was finding it harder to get up the stairs. I was finding it harder to do a lot of things. I was finding it harder to actually complete all my tasks during the day. I felt exhausted. No, a lot. It wasn't. It was to do with diabetes. It was to do with my body's energy levels going out of kilt, and my kidney and function decreasing and everything. It was basically my body was starting to shut down, and that's why I was feeling like doing less, and I didn't. I was more fatigued even than I normally am. I'm always fatigued in that because of the mental side, but this was a different kind of fatigue. And when I ate. I always felt stodgy and bloated and as if I couldn't do anything for hours after time afterwards. And everything was thinking, that doesn't happen anymore. The change in diet, the change over to fresher veg and that, even though it's more expensive and everything, is actually really doing my body a lot of good. I am consuming no what's called empty calories. No cake or sweets or junk food or crisps or anything like that. I'm no biscuits, no nothing that's just basically feeding your need for sugar. And the paradox here is I'm regulating my sugar. I'm not eating things that have lots of sugar at all in them, but I've got more energy. Like I say, I'm sleeping better. My entire body is in better condition, and I can tell that. So that's the positive side to this. I've got to go see the doctor again next week to check up on my bloods and everything and see how things are going. Because we still need to keep an eye on everything. My blood pressure is a little higher than they'd like. But the trouble is, if you make the medications more, there's a chance you can get some more side effects. So to one or the other, risk to the side. When it comes to computers, I am doing a lot more VR. I'm spending a lot more time in VR. See, I didn't even know that my eyes aching in that with the Valve Index was part of my problem, was part of the issues. I thought I was just getting old. But yeah, my eyesight has changed radically. That's why these glasses are no good to me anymore. Because the prescription for these last year is way out. Not just a little bit out, but way out. And that's a sort of a bit of a crazy thing. I may even have to get some lenses for the Quest 3. Zaki, what are you whining about? Well, I know what Zach is whining about. Zach wants another sweetie. No, Zaki, no. No squeaky. I'll give him a love after this. What he wants is another one of these. Another one of his chew sticks. But we're limiting to 3 a day. So take care of yourself, everyone. Bye bye for now.